Well, it was also another emotional day at the trial of Simon Gogolack. He is the Wellsville man on trial for causing the death of a woman who was supposed to be a witness against Peter Gerace at his drug and sex trafficking trial. Channel 2's Dave McKinley reports the mother of that woman took to the stand to begin her testimony late this afternoon. David?
Scott, Sharon Quinn didn't even get to the witness stand before she started to break down and weep and begin her testimony about the last time she saw her daughter alive and the frantic day she spent trying to reach her before learning that she had died. Crystal Quinn was found dead of a drug overdose inside Gogolack's Wellsville apartment on August 1st, 2023. Due to a lack of evidence, prosecutors are no longer pursuing their original theory that Gogolack administered a fatal dose of fentanyl to Quinn as part of a conspiracy to keep her from testifying against Gerace, who was convicted anyway and sentenced to 25 years in prison. They are still charging Gogolack with her death, though, for allegedly distributing the drugs that killed Crystal Quinn. His lawyers counter that there will be no proof that the drugs Quinn took ever belonged to Gogolack or that Quinn didn't bring them to the apartment and take them on her own accord. Crystal Quinn's mother testified that her daughter used drugs including Xanax, cocaine, marijuana, and Lortab, but she said she never knew her to use fentanyl. During her testimony, she said her daughter had been feeling the pressure of having to testify against Gerace, so she went with Gogolack, a friend from high school, to get away for a few days. He said they were going to walk the trails and have fires outside and have this kumbaya weekend to help her relax. Jurors were shown gruesome photos of Quinn's lifeless body found in Gogolack's bed and heard from an Allegheny County coroner who, based on the state of Quinn's body, estimated Quinn died anywhere from 12 to 24 hours prior to Gogolack calling police. Earlier in the day, jurors heard from several Wellsville police officers who responded to the scene. They said they were told by Gogolack that he was the owner of the property on Scott Avenue, that he'd only met Quinn the night before, and that it wasn't even his apartment as he lived upstairs from where she was found. Now, none of those things that we mentioned that he told the cops turned out to be true. His lawyers say their client panicked under the circumstances, and one of the officers testified that Gogolack appeared to be under the influence of drugs and was actually drinking liquor from a bottle when they arrived. When he told police more, though, but what else he said to them was quashed by the judge prior to the trial because he had by then invoked his right to counsel. On your side of the newsroom, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, David. Coming up,